arrest record. What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope having a blessed Friday if you're watching this. Before I get into this week's review of AEW's Dynamite, just got to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on Rumble. Back down to 270 and it's all good, it's alright. Alright, people come, people go. That's life. And continue to talk my shit because apparently there's 270 people as of now that's willing to listen. And I thank you. I thank each and every one of you that still sub, that watch my videos, that comment. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like half the time I don't even feel like making videos. I'll be like, be honest, like the fucking AEW, I'm like, do I want to make a video this week? Might as well, man. Fuck it. You know, do for you guys, man. Hopefully this shit does better than Raw because that shit ain't getting no views. Like, god damn. Like, do people not care about Raw? I mean, I don't blame you if you don't. Honestly, I mean, like, I don't blame you one bit. I've noticed this, especially these past like couple weeks. It's like the less viewership the show gets, the more engagement I get from those shows. Makes no sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. But enough about that, let's get started. Alright, first we get a promo from the BCC. They're in the middle of the Breaking Bad desert for some reason. I was expecting Jesse Pinkman and Heisenberg to come through, but he didn't. Moxley says, tonight we're gonna take away another piece of AEW. Why? Because it's for the greater good. It's always for the greater good. And they drive off. And that's it. So somebody tonight is gonna get got. Plain and simple. So we move on. We see the last stand here for AEW. Alright, here's the thing. Alright, if you were to take all these guys out, it wouldn't make a difference in the viewership for this show. Not at all. Right, because most of these guys, majority, are jobbers or they ain't getting pushed. Alright, it is what it is. So we fast forward, we get a promo from Adam the Arsonist Page, who's limping his way to the ring. And I appreciate that. He's selling the leg. That's how you sell. So big ups to him for doing that. Alright, Tony Schiavone was like, listen, Adam, I want to talk to you face to face because at Wrestle Dream you got your ass kicked by Jay Caucasian. Last week you cost him his match against Christian Cage. What's up with that? You know, I mean, like he's Hurricane. And Adam grabs the mic, snatches that shit. He was like, last week I took Jay White's head off. And I almost took Juice Robinson's life. And before that, I hit Austin Gunn so hard, his ass got CTE and he can't even remember his brother's name. And then we see Colton Gunn, he says, fuck that, it's on site. Attacks Adam in the middle of the rain. They fight outside. Gets a clothesline to Adam. Adam still selling the bum leg of his. We got Colton who tries to go for his running dive, but Adam dodges it just in the nick of time. They fight into the middle of the ring again. And before Adam could take the life of Colton Gunn here, we hear the theme song of the Switchblade, Jay White. Him and Juice Robinson, they come out. They try to corner Adam here. You see Jay hits the double-legged takedown to Adam. Adam says, fuck this, I'm out of here. So he hobbles his ass up out of that ring. Alright, see Jay, he grabs the mic and he says, Hangman, you can run, but you can't hide. Because you know deep down in your heart that I got your number. 4-1. And if it wasn't for Christian Cage, I would have been a perfect 5-0. Your ass hasn't seen the last of me because you could come out of all the blood, the barbed wire, the fire, all you want to. Because once that bell rings, ding, 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 you know as well as I do that you can't measure up to the Switchblade. And if you ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you. Guns up. So, I like this segment, I like this promo, and I'm enjoying this feud between Jay Caucasian and Adam Page. Alright, so I'm interested to see where this shit goes, because who knows, alright? I also did not know that Jay White has over 4 wins over Adam here. So he makes a compelling argument, to say the least. So, the more you know. But we'll see how shit goes, so moving on. Next, we get a video package hyping up the match between the so-called Spanish god Sammy Guevara versus the Elite Standard, my nigga Shelton Benjamin. At MVP, he says that we are the merchants of misery. Like, that's a good name. I like that. That's creative. MVP says, like, we try to warn you guys. Alright, we're taking over. You just gotta trust the process. Shelton says that we're here to do business, hurt people, and win championships. We did it before, and we'll do it again. That's it. And that leads us to the match between Sammy Guevara versus Shelton Benjamin, who apparently Sammy Guevara was a fan of Shelton like back in the day. So I'm sure this has to be like a surreal moment for him. For once being a fan of the guy, now he's wrestling him. That is kind of crazy when you think about it. Well, I'll break down this match real quick because it was a banger. Right? First, we see Shelton, he just tosses this dude up into the air. Sammy, of course, like, I'll never knock Sammy's athleticism. Right? One of the best athletes in AEW. He just comes off as a douchebag. And that's my main issue with Sammy. But he goes flying into the air. Fast forward, see Shelton hits a snap suplex to Sammy. Fast forward again. Sammy goes for a tope suicida to Shelton. Shelton stops his ass, catches him, like, fuck you doing? Then hits an overhead belly suplex. Does another scoop slam, goes back into the ring. MVP was like, man, stay down. He's like, just quit while you're ahead. You can't beat him. Just stay down. Fast forward, we see Shelton just throwing this dude around from barricade to ring apron to barricade to ring apron. Like, just throwing his ass around. Alright? MVP again, he's like, man, he's like, why you want to end up in the hospital, man? They ain't got room for you. They don't care about you. Man, go home. Right? Just take the count out. Go back to your family. But Sammy doesn't listen. So we fast forward. See Shelton hits a pop-up. Just pops his ass up again. Like, this twice now we see Sammy just launches himself into the air. Alright? And then fast forward, we see Shelton hit not 1 German suplexes, but 2. Alright? Fast forward, Sammy tries to get the schoolboy roll-up. He then hits 1 thrust kick, 2 thrust kick, but 3 thrust kicks, the hat trick. He then manages to knock him down with a running knee. Alright, then fast forward, Sammy hits kind of like a, I don't know what the fuck you call it. I mean, I guess this is a tope con hilo, but his version of it to Shelton on the outside. Right, fast forward, Shelton pops his ass up again, but Sammy counters it into the RKO out of nowhere. Alright, he then tries to go for the springboard move, but the Shelton on this Shawn Michaels shit hits a sweet chin music. Then picks his ass up, hits another thrust kick, puts his ass to the corner, hits a nasty running knee, and finishes him off with a T-bone suplex for the 1-2-3. So your winner, Shelton Benjamin. So right now he's 2-0 here in AEW. And if you're me, it'll be 3-0 come next week. Because I will have Shelton go over on Swerve. You know, to at least create the momentum like, yo, like the Hurt Syndicate ain't fucking around. Like, we need to take these dudes serious. And they can protect Swerve so where he doesn't just take a flat out clean loss. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I like to see. So we'll see what they're cooking up next week. Alright, but we move on. And next we see the glamour, the sexy Mariah May is tossing some type of luggage into the middle of the hallway. Mariah says that that garbage belongs to Anna Jay. And because she doesn't belong in my ring, she doesn't belong in my locker room. And then we see a fat ass and a bad attitude showing up to confront Mariah again. Anna Jay, see Christopher Daniels, she's like, not today, don't do it, don't fuck this up, you got a title shot, don't do it. Even though she's gonna lose, because they haven't even done fucking Mariah versus Mina yet. So best believe Anna Jay is doing the JOB. Alright, and it sucks. It is what it is. So we move on. And next we get to the promo that the whole world has been buzzing about. And the promo with Don Callis and David Bowie, aka Kyle Fletcher. The bowling pin that is Don Callis, he says that Kyle Fletcher has something to say. And boy does he. Alright, and here's the problem I have with this promo. Right, it's the fact that, it wasn't like terrible. It just went on for too fucking long. Alright, and minus the fact that, people were complaining that they were trying to rewrite the history that happened in New Japan with Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher, but this is AEW. That doesn't surprise me, man. The WWE does it, AEW does it. And that's what these companies do, man. They want to rewrite history within their own vision. And I'm not going to break down everything this motherfucker said. I ain't going to do it. Alright? When the crowd chants, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. It's like, that chant needs to catch on more. Alright? There's times where motherfuckers just ramble and yap and just keep on going and going. And it's like, hurry the fuck up. Alright? So, and shout out to that crowd. Philly. Shout out to Philly. We're telling them, hurry the fuck up, man. It's like, this dude keeps going on and on. He says, this man bought me all the airtime I want. So you're going to sit there and listen to what I have to say. And it's like, well, fucking say it then, man. Hurry the fuck up. Ah, damn. Could have easily shaved off 8 fucking minutes off this promo. 100%. Hot damn, man. He just went out there. He was like, people asking me, why, Kyle, why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I'm better. And I'm tired of fucking Will Ospreay holding me back. I'm better than him. I've always have been, and I always will be. Some shit like that. Just, he has going this fucking long, convoluted tirade of why he did. And then that's what we got. Then at the end of the promo, he starts to cut his hair with some clippers. He says, I'm not like you. I'm not like you. I'm not like you. It's like, okay, man. All right. So we're about to get Perk Fletcher. Perk Fletcher is about to go crazy. All right. So yeah, the main issue with this promo is that it went on for too fucking long. This is an example of someone that is not a great mic talker getting way too much TV time. All right. They shave about 8 to 10 minutes off this fucking promo. Damn. Oh yeah, but I digress. Let's move on. And next we get a boring ass promo from Ricochet. Alright, because they're showing footage of him appearing at Maple Leaf Wrestling, which I'm still gonna watch when I get a chance. Alright, haven't forgotten about it. But he was like, I went to Maple Leaf to show that Takeshita that you didn't beat me to win that international championship. It doesn't matter where it is. It's Dynamite, Rampage, Collision, Maple Leaf, TNA. It don't matter. I will prove to you in the entire world why I am out of this world. And payback is a bitch. Then we see MVP shows up. He's like, you're damn right it is. And listen, I know we don't have too much history, but this is a new company, so this is new beginnings. So take my card and give me a call sometime. And by the way, nice suit. It's a nice suit right there. Ricochet takes a card and then that's it. So, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed. I've heard, I've seen a few comments of people saying they want Ricochet to join the Hurt Syndicate, which I'm not opposed to. It's like maybe under MVP he could finally step up his promo game because hot damn he can't talk. You know what I mean? It's just there's no charisma behind it, behind his words. You know what I mean? But that's it for this segment, so we move on. Alright, next we had a tag team match, was basically a squash match between two jobbers versus the newly formed tag team of the Murder Hawk, Lance Archer, and the Machine, Brian Cage. Alright, and it's so fortunate because I'm like, these jobbers actually look like something, they could be something. But they get squashed. Cage and Archer hit a double team power bomb for 1, 2, 3. So far so good for Cage and Archer, but we all know that this run's not going to end well. Alright, I highly doubt it ends without winning the tag team titles, but I could be wrong, so who knows. Let's move on. Next, we see all the jobbers still standing outside waiting for the BCC to show up. We see Chucky T, Mr. Chuck Taylor, looking like a middle school teacher, talking to Mr. Freshly Squeezed, Orange Cassidy. He's like, we've known each other for years, going back to the Chikara days. It's like, you see what the fuck's going on around here, man. And it's about time you step up and do something about it. I go out there, Mark Briscoe's waiting. Alright, that's basically all you said here. Then we get the match, and then we cue up the music because this is a sad moment in AEW. Right? We get the ladder war match for the ROH World Championship with the Ocho, Chris Jericho challenging the current champion, my nigga. Reach for the sky, boy. Mark Briscoe. And I'm not even gonna break down this match because I seen this coming. It's like I knew it the moment that Chris Jericho called out Mark like a couple weeks ago that this was the end result. And I was indeed correct. We're gonna fast forward to the finish, which is Big Bill getting involved. He chokeslams the hell out of Mark Briscoe onto 2 tables on the outside. Once that happened, I was like, yeah, he's done. Like, it's over. That's a done deal. Big Bill then picks up Chris Jericho's broken ass, climbs up a ladder. Chris Jericho takes down the title, and no! ROH World Champion, the Nueve, Chris Jericho, right? And this moment of silence for my nigga Mark Briscoe. I hate to see it, and hopefully this isn't the end of Mark Briscoe's push, because if so, you're making a huge, massive, colossal mistake. Alright, this dude could be one of your biggest baby faces in your fucking company, man. If you push him seriously. That's what I want to see still. And as for the Nueve, Chris Jericho, I want to see him drop that title to Shelton Benjamin. Alright, I want to see him run that shit back. Those two have history, you know, in the WWE over the Intercontinental Championship, so they can run it back for the ROH World Championship. Chung goes over. He's finally a world fucking champion. So that's what I want to see. I don't want to see anyone else beat fucking Chris Jericho for that belt, Shelton Benjamin. That's what I want to see. But after the match, we see Tomohiro Ishii coming out, and it's already a spoiler because I haven't seen Royal Quest yet, but I'm assuming he lost against the Mighty Don't Kneel in their tag team match for the tag team belt. So there that is. It's a fucking spoiler, but I guess it's my fault. I haven't watched it yet. But regardless, the Stone Pitbull is stepping up to do the first JOB to Chris Jericho. And one last thing I want to bring up is some people I've seen been talking about or mentioning is why is the ROH World Championship being defended on Dynamite, and why not the ROH Women's World Championship? Again, I've been saying that shit for quite a while. Right? One of my early videos I did was, why the fuck is Athena not on Dynamite? We yet to have a good answer. Right? There hasn't been any answer. But there's no justification. There's no reason or logic behind it. I don't know. Right? I don't know. But that's all I gotta say about this shit, so let's move on. Next, we get a video package for next week's match between the Brickhouse Camille versus Chris Stacklander. Now, this is the match that I'm looking forward to a lot next week. And hopefully these two deliver, because they're both talented. They both have that powerhouse style of wrestling, so this should be good. I'm hoping it's good next week. But we move on to a promo with Adam Cole, baby. He was talking this shit like he always does about MJF, and then we see the rest of Undisputed Kingdom coming out. So they basically reunite their circle jerk, and Adam says, like, why don't you bring your bitch ass out here, Max, so we can give you an undisputed ass whooping. But Maxwell has different plans, because you see him on the Titantron, he's getting a massage from a sexy ass masseuse. Alright, he says that you're never, ever gonna get your hands on me, Adam. He then proceeds to get a happy ending from that sexy ass chick. Alright, we see Undisputed Kingdom hugging like they haven't seen each other in 5 years. We see Kyle O'Reilly thinking to himself like, what about me? And that's it. that's it for this fucking segment. And next, we go backstage to Best in the World. That's right, haters gonna hate Miss Jamie Hayter. She says Penelope Ford is gonna talk shit about me putting in work. Like, you come talk to me when you wrestle in Banquet Hall, sleeping on floors in front of 20 drunken bullocks. Then you come talk to me. And it's funny, I come here to Dynamite looking for a challenge, and here you are, nowhere to be found. Alright, you want to be a victim when I return? well, why don't I make you a victim? 2 weeks from now, Dynamite, maybe I'll see your bitch ass there. Walks away. That's how it's done, and we move on. Next, we see the House of Black, who's been ages since we've seen on Dynamite, going up against some jobbers. Fast forward, we see Buddy Matthews hitting the Fade of Black, aka the curb stomp, to some jobber for the 1-2-3. After the match, we see Buddy Matthews, he grabs a mic, he says now that he's medically cleared, Buddy Matthews versus Adam Cole, baby. Walks away. Excellent promo. Oh, tremendous promo. That's how it's done. Like, between him, Jamie Hayter, that's how you cut promos. There you go. Just straight to the fucking point. But we fast forward, we see Renee. She was like, oh, why did Buddy call you out? What's going on? And then Adam was like, well, why don't we find now? So he goes, he confronts Buddy. He was like, you got a problem with me? What's your deal? What's your angle? Buddy was like, to prove one point. Adam was like, well, what's that? Buddy was like, to prove you're fragile. Walks away. And like, damn. Buddy out here is to prove that Adam Cole's a bitch. Who has been, and always will be a fragile bitch. And as much as I want Buddy Matthews to win, because look at these two. Alright, you look at Buddy Matthews, who's been jacked his entire career for most part, ever since I fucking see him down at NXT, compared to Adam Cole. Who do you think should win? Well, nah. They're gonna have Adam Cole, baby, get the win. It's just goofy, it's just predictable, and it's garbage. But I digress, let's move on. Next, we get a match between the Brickhouse Camille versus Queen Amanita. And to be honest, this was not a good match. Alright, it wasn't. It was kind of sluggish at times, and then there's like some miscommunication. Definitely not their best performances. So, I don't know what happened, but we're just gonna fast forward to the finish, which is Camille hitting her finisher. It's kind of like an inverted, like swinging facebuster, I guess you can say, for the 1-2-3. Next, we see Statlander coming out to confront Camille. Alright, we see Mercedes Moné, she gets involved, tries to attack Statlander from behind. Chris ate that shit, tries to fend off both Camille and Moné. She fails. Camille hits her finisher on Chris Statlander, and there you go. And I like how we have no explanation as to why Stokely and Statlander broke up, even though they won at All Out. You know what I mean? It makes no fucking sense, but I digress. So we move on. We see the patriarchy coming through. Christian isn't intimidated in the slightest. He's like, you're looking at the next AEW World Champion. Put some respect on my name. Alright, and then we see the stalker Kip Sabian stalking the patriarchy again. They chase after him. They go into the ring. They got him cornered. We see Hook heading to the ring. Renee tries to stop and talk to him. He's like, Hook, did you find out who took out your pops? Hook was like, yeah, it's that piece of shit that's in the ring right now, and I'm about to whoop his ass. Goes into the ring. He hits the head and arm suplex to Nick Wayne. Call me Nick Wayne. Alright, he then tries to attack Christian. Well, he gets low blowed by the stalker, Kip Sabian. Christian then tells Kip, he's like, look, listen, I know why you've been doing all this shit for the past few weeks. Alright, and I'll deal with you later. So what you're gonna do is take your happy ass to the corner, stay there, and like it. And that's exactly what he does. We see Hook, he tries to lock in Nakata Hajime, the Red Rum aka Murder, to call me Nick Wayne. Christian comes in for the save, attacks him from behind. Then we see Nick hitting Wayne's World, which is a great finisher. It's like a springboard cutter to Hook. Christian then picks his ass up, hits the Unpredator on top of the little flipboard box that he's been carrying around that has his contract for the AEW Championship. Right? He then says, like, listen, Tyler, I think that's what he said. Like, it's not what you think it is. Alright? Something like that. I don't know what else he said, but it's like, basically that's what he said. It's like, it's not what you think it is. Alright? And he walks away. And then we move on to the main event, which is Private Jobbers and Daniel Garcia versus the Elite. The Elite Jobbers of Jungle Jobber and the Young Cucks. And I don't give two fucks about this match. We just fast forward to the finish. This is Isaiah Cassidy locking in the inside cradle pin to Matt Jackson for the 1-2-3. Isaiah then grabs the mic. He was like, look, we beat you guys again. I think we deserve another opportunity for those tag team titles. Young Cucks said, nah, fuck that. You've lost 3 times, man. We beat you. Alright, Isaiah was like, Okay, I thought you would say that, but listen, I'm gonna add the stipulation to where if we lose one more time against you guys for those tag team titles, we're done. It's over. You know, like you did a Damian Priest said, we're done. We're washed. It's over. The Young Cucks accept your offer, even though this shit could have been avoided by just having Private Party win, even after Amazing Red did an intro video package for them. Could just prevent all this shit from happening, just having Private Party go over at WrestleJ, but I digress. Next, we see Maria Shafir on Titantron. She's on the outside as a distraction for the BCC who come up. They attack Private Party, they get their asses up out of there, and they attack Danny Garcia. We then see the current world champion, Jon Moxley, looking like he just got done with stick up, doing a B&E somewhere, like he's dragging out fucking Chuck E. T to the ring. They wrap a steel chair around his neck, then we see Claudio on his Bruce Lee shit, jumps up and hits a curb stomp onto Chuck E. T. He's done, he ain't moving. He is down. Chuck E. T is down. Chuck E. T is down. Alright, then we see Orange Cassidy coming in and checking on his boy. You see the rest of the AEW jobbers coming out to fend off BCC. You see the Elite looking on stage like, yeah, glad it ain't us. We don't give a fuck. Not my chair, not my problem. And then we see the look of Orange Cassidy's face when he's in complete shock, anger, all these emotions wrapped up into one. And that's how the show ends. So that's it for this week's episode for AEW Dynamite. I don't think it was good as last week's episode, but it was decent overall. Alright, some things happened, some stories progressed, so can't complain there. Alright, but I want to hear from you guys. If you watched this week's episode of AEW, let me know how y'all felt in the comment section. Love it, hate it, comment, subscribe to the channel, it's all the same to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. Alright, as far as the next video, I'm going to try to knock out the TNA show before Bound for Glory is tonight. And come to find out, I guess fucking, was it UFC's a 308? 307? What the fuck UFC starts this afternoon? So I'm like, why the fuck's it starting so early? You know what I mean? Like, they usually don't start this shit until like nighttime. I'm like, huh, damn. So yeah, but I'm trying to get that TNA review up before Bound for Glory tonight. Right? So that said, wasting off your guys' time, so be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, trust in God. Most importantly, trust in God. It's a crazy ass world we live in. I'll be back later, but until then, adios.